Well, here we are at the beginning of August, and you just got to see what we can grow for the very last little bit of that time. Now, I'm sure you can go and do a bunch of things that are like, um, winter vegetables, but I'm talking about the summer vegetables that don't grow during the winter time. This last little stretch of about 3 months that we've got. This is what I'm growing in our raised bed that we have over here. I'm going to show you what I've got, and I'm going to go through each 6-foot section and tell you what I've planted there. I did not get a video of me planting everything, but I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to show you which each one is going to be. Okay, so currently I'm watering everything at the moment. As you can see here, my homemade little watering snake. We got the scallop squash over here in this section. In that section. This section here I've got crookneck yellow squash. Then these two sections here, now I did something different here. I put melons or watermelons and watermelons here and cantaloupes over here in the front section, and then along the back, which I'm gonna have a trellis that goes along the back here. I did cucumbers here, and then like pickling cucumbers over here, and then the lemon cucumbers that I'm growing on the teepee, I did those here as well. So we're gonna see if we can get a last stretch harvest out of all 3 of these, or all 4 of these sections, and just kind of see what happens this year. I'm not planning on doing much else, but that could change. So now currently I've got the archway here in front of the teepee, so whenever you just kind of walk under the archway, you go into the teepee. Okay, now imagine, if you will, almost 55 to 60 feet away from the entrance of the teepee. Imagine there being beds pretty much running this side and pretty much running over on this side, and then having cattle panel arches all the way down to the teepee, and having different things growing on this side and different things growing off of this side up and over the arch. And then, and this is going to be like the main archway is going to be here. And in the middle section, see in the middle section right here, see there's the archway now, teepee. So the arch that I want, or the cattle panel archway, is going to go from this section, this right here, all the way across, all the way down. Anyway, all the way down to there. And this is going to be a pathway still, so there's going to be some kind of section here that's going to be open to where I can walk through it here, but it's going to continue all the way across, on top, but I can walk. Now I don't have a clue what to do with the corn because it's got worms and stuff all in it. Some of the cobs are pretty good, decent size, like this one here. I mean, it's a good sized cob, but it's got like worms and stuff all in it. And this one I think's dried out a little bit, but as you can see up here at the top, it's pretty bad. Little focus. Anyway, so it's pretty bad up there at the top. But I don't know if that's gonna be whatever. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull them all up, and I'm gonna take the corn off. I'm gonna stick them in here, not for any particular reason, but I'm gonna pick all the corn up and stick them in here. Now if there's anything that I can do with these corn that I'm pulling, please leave in the comments and let me know what I can do with them, because I have no clue. But I'm gonna pull them up and get rid of all this stuff, and then I'm just gonna stick it all in my compost, and then replant this whole bed with something different. I'm gonna try to do some kind of like winter stuff, or I don't know, something's gonna happen over here, so we're gonna see. Obviously I can do what this is, and have plenty of seeds that come out of it, because there are seeds once they dry out. But I was just curious if maybe there was other options. Does anybody eat it, like cut that part off and eat the rest of the cob, or do they? Does everyone pretty much just get rid of it? But currently, I got one row done. It looks pretty nice. Actually, you can see the row again. And then I've got, this is all just from one row, so imagine 4 times that. And then there's not very much corn that came out of that. This side, because all of the wind goes that way, so there's not really a whole lot of wind that goes this way, so I didn't figure a whole bunch would be on this side. But there were a few cobs out of that whole thing. I do expect there to be quite a few more as we get further into the cobs there. So, yeah, real quick, I'm gonna go grab all these peppers that are over here. Show you this bell pepper plant here. It's starting to really sprout out, just like most of the other peppers are. But I haven't got very many bell peppers off of these plants this year. So, but here we go. Look at this. We got a huge nice stem over here, big stem here, big stem there. It's there, another big stem there and there. So it's really sprouting out pretty nice, just like that one is there. And that one. These are the sweet bananas. Most definitely the hot cayenne peppers. As you can see there. I don't know what you can see, but they're nice, good sized plants. The hot bananas. The rogue cayenne. Jalapeno plants. These three, they're not doing that great, but it's starting to, they're starting to sprout off pretty good right now. But that's my son. He's on his 4-wheeler. But they're starting to do pretty good. They're coming alive now. So now the TP was generous this morning. We got plenty of lemon cucumbers off today. Now these are all pretty ripe. And mostly what I'm going to be doing with these is I'm going to be cutting them in half, gutting them out to where there's no inside. So I'll be taking all the seeds out of them, and then if there's any good seeds, then I'll keep those, or if there's not, then I'll discard everything else. And probably some of those I won't do that too, but most of them I will. And then you just take it and you just slice up the rest of it. Wash off all the little spikes that are on the outside of it, but wash it off real good, cut it in half, gut it, and then slice it up, and then slice up a red onion or a purple onion, whatever, and then add some lemon juice and some salt and pepper, and you're welcome. So just let you know. So, yeah, you just slice this up, slice the red or purple onion up, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and again, you're welcome. So anyway, now you can add just a little bit of sugar, and that will bring the tartness down just a little bit, but don't add too much, because if you add too much, it'll be too sweet. So just a little bit. Here's our total current harvest. We got our lemon cucumbers, which there's several pounds here, and then again our hot banana peppers, cayennes, and a few jalapeno peppers, and then our sweet banana peppers over here. So we got a nice little good harvest out this week. Okay, so it's been about a week since I showed you the corn bed and the raised bed, where I've got a few things planted there. I got some cucumbers and some squash and some melons planted in the raised bed. I'm going to show you real quick the raised bed. It's, like I said, it's been about a week, so everything is starting to come up. And then I'll show you the corn bed. I got that completely cleared out, and we're going to do something with that soon. I'm not really sure what it is, but we'll figure that out. All right, so we're going to start over here on this end, and as you can see, there is get that rake out of the way there. There is another sunflower growing right there. Seed dropped, bam, right there. And then we got some squash. This is the shallot squash. There's a few little. There's a little sprout right there. Get in there, you can see it. There's a little sprout right there. And there's one there, and then one there. And let's see. I don't see any more on that. That's going to be the shallot squash. Then we have the yellow crookneck squash. Now these have come up like crazy. So little ones there, right there, right there, and right here. I don't think I did very many. I think I did 6 spots. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this one have not come up yet. So waiting on those. But these will probably take over the entire area, so not a problem. All right, here we are on this is the lemon cucumbers here in the back. And they have come up pretty good. Not down there on the end, but these right here have. And these I'm gonna put a trellis that's gonna go across this entire back, and these are gonna grow up that trellis. So these are the melons. I think these are going to be the cantaloupe melons. Several of them popping up there. Most of them here are all popping up. And most of all the cucumbers in the back are popping up, the lemon cucumbers. And then this bed here, this is the watermelon, little watermelons here, the mini watermelons. And then national pickling cucumbers are back here. Nothing has come up yet, and I did have a ant pile that decided to make a nest right there, make a pile right there. So we're gonna have to deal with that. That nest pile, that ant pile that's right here, I just took a huge scoop of it and tossed it out. So hopefully they'll go away. All right, now here is the corn bed. This is what was the corn bed. There's all the corn there, all the stalks. And then I have the corn cobs that I did get out of it. I put it into a wheelbarrow that's over there by the house, so that way they can dry out. It's been raining the last couple days, thank God. And because of that, we've not been able to do any mowing or anything like that. But we did get the corn pulled out before it started raining, got the cobs in the barrel, got them covered so they won't get wet, and then we're just going to use those for seeds for another year, or use it for like deer corn or something along those lines. Well, even as my efforts, they were completely foolproof, I thought, but everything seemed to still get moisture in there, so it got wet. I don't know how it happened, because I had that tarp over it, and then I had this board over the tarp, so I have no clue how they got wet. But it did, and they're all ruined, but that's okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. Now, here in the future, we are going to get that trellis put up for that raised bed that's right there. But as always, I appreciate everybody sticking around, and we will see y'all in the next video. Have a good one.
Let's go!